Where you at, crew? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy. Where you at, crew? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Trey
and Cameron.
And today we're going to be doing a crawfish mukbang. I thought this would be a good idea so y'all could get to know me better. And I got Cam with me today so y'all get to know both of us better. So let's get to it. So y'all, if y'all don't know, Louisiana is just coming out of a huge drought. And these things here was so hard to find and so expensive. So I'm just happy that I can get them. Normally by this time I would have had crawfish maybe 5 or 6 times throughout the Lent season. But this is going to be my first time this year having crawfish. So I compiled a few questions, and Kyle, he's behind the scenes, my other brother, and he's going to be helping. He's going to be asking us the questions. So let's get started with the first question.
All right. So first question.
No juice. Oh, don't tell me that. That one had juice.
Okay, let's start off with a little softball question. What is your favorite movie and or TV show?
Oh Lord, how's that a softball question? Okay, so for me this is hard because it changes, kind of like with me and music. So it depends on like what time I'm in. So I don't know, it's very hard to say of all time. But I would say for me, Friday is up there. The Doctor Strange movies are up there. And as far as TV shows, all I could tell you is what I'm watching right now. I catch Abbott Elementary every week. I make sure to catch Grownish. It's in its final season now, so I'm watching that. And I'm binge watching 911 on Hulu.
Me, I normally stick to the older stuff. I don't really have any newer shows that I'm watching. So for me, it's Charmed, favorite TV show. And favorite movie is any Marvel movie, really.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have any special talents or skills that people would not think you have or not know about?
Let's see. You want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think people who know me know what my skill is. But for people who don't, I am a self-taught web developer. I've been, well, this one just fell apart. I've been a web developer since I was 13. And I just turned 30 last week. So I would say that's a skill. I'm also very creative, which is why I'm venturing out to start YouTube. So most people are either like technical brain or creative brain. Not many people are like both. And I'm blessed to be both. So I feel that's the best way I can answer that question.
For me, it's art. I can draw and design things. I've always had an eye for design. And I got the web development part too.
Yep, he's trying to follow my footsteps.
Okay. What is your dream travel destination and why?
Oh, that's a good one. What is my dream travel destination? So, for most of my teens and my 20s, I've just been working. And I haven't really gotten to go anywhere or allowed myself to really just do things because I'm always working. So that's something that I definitely want to change, especially in 2024. So like for my birthday, I just what's the word I'm looking for?
Impromptu.
But I don't think that's the way you use it. Just decided. I just up and went to Houston and Austin.
An impromptu vacation.
Yeah, I didn't plan it. I'm gonna have to take my watch off because watch and crawfish juice don't mix.
Yeah, you just got that one too.
Okay, so where was I? Oh, I just want to be more spontaneous going into my 30s and going into, continuing in this year, because most of the time I always plan things instead of just doing what I feel, going with the flow. So, what was the question, Kyle? I forgot.
Dream travel destination.
Oh, my dream travel destination. I would like to see all parts of the world. So eventually, before I die, I would like to go to every continent at least. So yeah, I want to see every part of the world.
Me, I just want to see Los Angeles and Washington, D.C.
That's it?
I don't want to leave the country.
Why? Not even to go to Mexico? Not even to go to Canada?
Maybe Canada. I just don't really want to do that. I've never really wanted to.
Any particular spots that you would want to visit in LA or DC?
I like downtown areas, so I want to see downtown LA and the hills. Like, I like the neighborhoods also, so I want to see the Hollywood Hills or Beverly Hills.
Yeah, that's how I am when I go to places. Show me where the people live.
Yeah. And with DC, I just want to go see the White House.
Now, I think this would be an easy question. Are you more of a morning person or a night owl?
Night owl.
I'm the furthest thing from a morning person. Now, I'm not mean in the morning, so I'm not like some people I know. But I'm just very quiet in the morning. I just be minding my business. I don't be talkative. I don't be like, oh, good morning. No, I'll just be like, hey, what's up? And then around the afternoon, I get to be like I am now. So no, I'm more of a night owl. Especially when driving. I cannot drive in the morning for whatever reason. I will fall asleep. I could sleep for 10 hours and then get up early and drive, and I'll still fall asleep. I don't know what it is. But if I'm driving and it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm up. I'll never fall asleep.
With me, the quickest way to get something thrown at you is coming in my room before I'm ready to get up.
Yeah, don't I know it? Especially if you're in a good mood.
Oh, yeah. If you too perky, I don't want you around. Why I got all the dry ones?
I don't know.
What's that, juicy?
Nope.
Man.
But at least they seasoned them this time.
Well, I went to the one where I knew they would be seasoned.
Is the new one?
No.
No?
Don't go to the new one. I went to the old one. To make sure.
Now, do you have any phobias or fears?
Oh, Lord.
Water.
Why would water be a phobia?
Ever since Katrina, I don't like water.
You gotta expound on that a little bit, Cameron.
Look, when I saw my city drown, that was tough for me.
But you was also 4 years old, so.
I was, but
So I think it has a different effect. I'm not saying that it's wrong to have that effect, but I think by you being so young, that's
just
why.
like with everybody in New Orleans after Katrina, it scars. And
Yeah.
those scars are still there.
True.
So I don't like water. I could go swimming, but basically, if water ain't where it's supposed to be, I don't want to be nowhere around it.
Okay, do I have to answer this one?
I mean, it's only fair.
I answered it.
I have a phobia of mushrooms. I do not like mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. I have never tasted mushrooms.
That will never happen.
They just look weird to me. Me knowing they're a fungus freaks me out. So I just don't like them. And when I see them, I freak out. So there you
About the
have it.
time at the office.
I don't want to tell them about the time at the office. Since you want to bring it up, you have to tell them about the time at the office.
So,
You wasn't even there.
no, I wasn't there, but I was on the phone.
Well, what happened? You gotta tell her now.
I was in New Orleans, and Trey was over here, and we had this,
Over here is Acadiana,
yeah,
Lafayette area
yeah.
of Louisiana.
And we had this office that wasn't that,
It was still under construction.
yeah, still under
And some
construction.
water was leaking in the window. And I didn't know it.
So I was on the phone. Who was I on the phone with? Was it Mom? And all I heard was Trey go, ew! A mushroom had grew inside.
Where it doesn't belong.
Now, was it one big one or was it a bunch of them?
Oh God, no. It was just one.
Okay.
If it had been a bunch of them, I would not be sitting here right now. I would have been one of those people who died and their hair would have been white.
You're allergic to them, right?
I don't know if I am. Let's just say I am.
Okay.
Let's just go with that. So yeah, it was bad. And it freaked me out because why is it inside? Like, why? How? How did this happen? When did it happen? Because I was just there the day before and it wasn't there. So how did it grow that fast? Suffice it to say, I did not work that day. I went home. I was like one of the memes when you having a bad day and then one more thing go wrong, you just go get in your bed. I came home and got in the bed.
Yep. Gotta try again the next day.
All right, Kyle, moving on to the next one since you made me put all my business out there.
Okay. Well, since we're approaching spring, what's your favorite weather season?
Winter.
Whew. So, for me, some might say this is cheating, but I don't have a favorite season. I have a favorite couple of seasons that I enjoy equally. So, I really love the fall. I like the change in the weather when it's not too cold, but we finally get away from this heat that we're normally accustomed to down here in the South. That's really about all we get here. I can't really say. There's very few trees in our landscape down here in Louisiana that change colors, so I can't say, oh, it's the fall colors for me. But it's just something about that time of the year. And the other part of the year that I love is the period between, like from Christmas, starting with Christmas, going into Mardi Gras. So I guess the latter part of winter. I just view everything after Christmas as spring anyway. It's just because of how the weather is down here. But yeah, those two seasons.
For me, it's winter and winter only. It ain't hot and ain't got to deal with no damn wasps. Can't stand it now. Ew.
What? What?
I don't like that part.
What part?
Whatever that is.
Oh, that's the fat.
Well, that was a fat bitch.
But what is something you've always wanted to learn or try?
Okay, I have a few things. And just bear with me because they're going to sound crazy. One is I always wanted to learn how to play the drums. And I was in band learning how to do that when Katrina hit when I was 11. But with everything with the storm and everything that happened after, I just never picked it back up. So that's one thing that I want to learn how to do. Another thing I want to learn how to do is fly an airplane. Y'all probably didn't know that one, huh?
No.
Not really, because your heights, you know.
I know. I am terrified of heights, but I want to learn how to fly an airplane. Don't ask me why. That's just something I want to do.
Maybe it's a way to conquer your fear of heights.
I guess. You.
Oh.
You've always wanted to learn or try.
That's a tough one. I've always wanted to try to work on cars. I've always wanted, like, I would love to get like a 1969 Charger and do like a resto mod where I drop in a Hell Crate motor.
So basically, you want to build stuff.
Yeah.
Like, is there any particular brand? I mean, I know you just said it, but any particular car you would want to, like, retrofit or work on?
Doesn't any part of you get sad when you look at a crawfish in the face?
That's why I look at it.
We desensitized down here to those faces.
You'd be like,
Anything Mopar is what I want.
Mopar?
what else was ahead in his life before it ended up right here?
I mean, eating shit off the ocean floor, right?
No, they come from the ground.
They're not from the ocean.
Well, any moment of the day, folks.
That's what all those hills for.
That's right. That's
He
right.
should have ran faster.
We be having crawfish hills in the backyard, sometimes in the front yard. But I'm just too terrified to go out there and actually try to see. Because I'm good with fooling with them
Finally, one with
when they like this,
but
not when they alive and they actually could pinch me. Okay, moving on.
Oh, okay. Another easy one. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Is there any reason why you particularly we love dogs?
I don't want to piss off the cat owners, but I don't like cats. They just mean for no reason.
Well, I'm an animal lover, so I have love for all animals and things like that. I would prefer to have a dog. I don't know much about cats. The few cats that I have been around haven't really been friendly, but I think that was because it was just scared and they didn't know me. So I'm willing to try with a cat, but I would prefer a dog.
Favorite food or type of cuisine?
Anything New Orleans.
Anything Louisiana seafood.
Well, that's a whole tapestry right there.
So fried Louisiana catfish, trout, just any kind of fish, crawfish, shrimp, oysters. So yeah, that's my favorite food, comfort food, whatever you want to say.
Same goes for you.
Yeah. Gumbo. Add that word. Trey didn't say it already.
I didn't say gumbo, but everything I just said is in gumbo. Well, no, not everything, not the fish. God, no, please, not the fish. And no crawfish. I'll take that back. You know what's missing is our cream soda.
Oh.
I got strawberry lemonade if you want that.
I should have reminded you. Oh wait, you can't have that no way.
No. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I always forget what you can't have.
Yep.
I remember with him because he be scheming.
So y'all, if y'all didn't know, if you watched my video before this one, I talked about having the gastric sleeve surgery. So I'm almost a year out, and this is the first time I'm eating crawfish since having that surgery. So normally when I eat crawfish, I gotta have my Barks cream soda, but I can't have carbonated stuff anymore. So instead, I got some alkaline water, Crystal Light. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, what's the next question?
What kind of music do you like?
Okay, what kind of music do I like? So I'm a person who, I'm not really closed off to anything music-wise, but what my playlist mostly consists of is R&B and rap. But I really enjoy listening to people who, I don't consider them underdogs, but other people would say they're people, they're underrated rather. So that's how I listen. That's most of the artists that I listen to would be considered underrated.
Same.
But I still listen to big artists like Drake and Usher and Chris Brown and stuff like that. But I also listen to people like Smino and Eric Bellinger. And I have faves based on the moment. So like if a new album come out at that time, that artist might be my favorite. And then when the next artist come out, then they might be my favorite at the moment. So that's how it is.
So what would you say is your current song that you're feeling the most right now?
Oh, let's see. Right now in March of 2024, I would say what I'm listening to the most is Eric Bellinger's The Rebirth 3, I think it is. And don't get mad at me, guys. I am not good at remembering titles. I'll be like that song, that song that go like da 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 da. I don't remember. But Eric Bellinger is who I'm listening to right now. I'm listening to Umi. I love her song, Not Necessarily. And let's see, thinking off the top of my head, who's at the top of my list? It's Eric. And then you could insert the fax machine sound. I can't think. And I cannot touch my phone to see because I'm not going to have crawfish all over my phone. So we're going to just have to go with Eric and Umi. But I know I have Lil Yachty on there. I know I have Drake is on there. Chris Brown, Aaron Ray. So that's it. I think I said enough. You go, Cameron.
Me, it's pretty much the same, but I like a little more R&B.
Oh, Trevor Jackson's on my list too.
Yeah.
I forgot he just put out a EP.
Yeah.
But I also gravitate to more the bassy rap music, like J. Cole.
Okay.
And sometimes the baby.
Why sometimes?
There ain't really much I like. The only 3 songs. No, it's really only.
Oh God.
You good?
That had a whole freaking pound of pepper in it.
Oh.
The only 3 songs I like from the baby is Next Song, Off the Rip, and Millie.
I like his new one, but I don't remember the name.
Of course you don't. I mean, his new one is okay, but I like this other stuff.
So just like Drake, it just depends on your mood, right?
Well, ain't that a bitch?
I know you ain't freaking throwing crawfish across the damn kitchen, bro.
It was an accident.
He trying to win. It's Olympic.
Oh Lord. My playlist is also kind of bipolar. Like I'll have a real upbeat, ratchet song followed by a nice slow R&B kind of uplifting song. That's just how I am. That just represents my mood. I'm perpetually in that ebb and flow between ratchet and professional.
Now, I know you said that there's not too much that is off limits to you in terms of music, but which one are you like? Which genre are you least interested in at the moment to listen to?
Country.
No, I wouldn't say country.
Well, that's
Not for me, at least. I don't really think I have a genre that I'm like.
No.
Yeah, I don't. I don't have one like that. I mean, maybe is techno considered a genre?
Yeah, like
Okay,
techno,
yeah.
dubstep, something like that.
I probably wouldn't fool with that.
Dance.
Yeah, not unless I was high in the club.
Yeah. But there's like
How
subgenres
what?
to every.
High on my prescription drugs. See, now I'm gonna have to cut all that out because I'm gonna get demonetized, and it ain't even nothing I did.
oh.
Oh, Cameron.
Well, can't nobody say I'm not being myself. And if they don't like it, then well, boo boo boo.
All right, what's next?
Favorite childhood memory?
Oh, my favorite childhood memory. Y'all gonna get mad at me because y'all gonna be like, this fool can't answer one question with just one answer.
I mean, well,
But-
you're human, so.
I will say that some of my fondest memories is ride my bike on the lakefront in New Orleans, which I talked about in the last video a little bit. And just getting a snowball. Like, I love snowball. I need a snowball right now.
Yeah.
Whew, man.
And for those who don't know, which I guess that's a lot of y'all, snowball is what I guess other people call shaved ice or snow cone. But like everything else, New Orleans cuisine, we just do it better. So snowball is just a ball of ice drowned in your favorite flavor of whatever syrup you want. So I remember getting those as a kid on those hot summer days. And
You remember a specific flavor that you like?
always blueberry.
Yeah.
And beyond that, just us, traveling, going on the highway. I like to go on the highway a lot. So yeah, those are my top three.
Oh. Pre-Katrina, New Orleans. And
That's a very vast memory. I mean, like,
well, for you, you have a lot of years in pre-Katrina New Orleans. I was born in 2001. So, I don't got much.
okay. All right.
Wait, you answered?
Oh, you're not gonna expound on it, I guess. Kyle waiting for you.
Oh.
Come on, expound.
I remember we used to go for rides and be on the high rise. It's like mainly bits and pieces, but
They didn't do something with that one, right? That tastes like grass.
and with my grandparents, I'd be riding with them somewhere, going to the store called Save a Lot. It was some discount store, but I used to go there with my papi a lot. So it's just stuff like that that really ain't that no more.
Can't say that. Never mind. Copyright. Okay, moving on.
Okay. Now, let's see. Okay. Are you more planner or spontaneous?
So most of my life have always been a planner because I would get anxiety when things weren't. And I don't mean like, oh, freaking out. No, I just would be like, I would prefer to know what I'm doing and at what point I'm going to do it. So most of my life I've been a planner, but now I'm loving the freedom that comes with just being spontaneous and not having to think about, well, what am I going to do? So old Trey would have never like decided to just up and go to Texas without knowing exactly what I was going to do when I got there, what attractions I was going to see, or what restaurant I was going to go eat at. But I'm embracing being free. So I just got my car and was in Houston in about 2 hours, and then the next thing camera wasn't gonna let me just slip that in there. Yeah, I was
Speed
Left foot.
demon.
I didn't mean to do it. Okay, I don't know how it happened. It should be like, what is it, 3 hours and 40 minutes or whatever.
3 hours and 50.
But you know there wasn't no traffic, so. But I just got to Houston, and just when I got there, I decided what I wanted to do. And the same when I got to Austin. So
Me, I'm a little bit less of a planner, but still kind of.
So in the middle.
Yeah.
y'all comment down below if y'all think Kyle should be in the part 2 of this video.
No, I would gladly answer some questions. Yeah. I can talk. Let's see. Biggest pet peeve.
Liars.
Ooh. Is that targeted towards anyone?
No, it's not targeted towards anyone specific. It's just, I feel like, why lie? I think that there's a lot of uncertainties in life. Don't lie to the people that you're friends with or that you're in a relationship with. Just be honest. So I never lie, because what's the point? If I did something bad, then I'll just say, oh, I did this. I'm sorry. And I'll try not to do it again. And that's what I expect from other people, but that's just not how life works. So that's one thing. That's my pet peeve, is don't lie to me. It's really hard for me to, I wouldn't say forgive a lie, because I forgive people who have wronged me. It's just, we can't be the same after that. Like, if you lied to me once, then I'm going to be thinking, well, can you lie to me again? Will you lie to me again? So, yeah, liars.
Ooh, it's a lot.
I mean,
A lot.
I would say liars are up there too, for me. But it's just so many. It's like too many to list.
Well, pick the top 2 or something.
People who, like, I don't like getting blamed for something that I didn't do.
So people who jump to conclusions?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be like, really, bitch? And yeah, liars. So that's 2. Oh, and people who go in my room and take my shit.
Now that one sounds oddly
that is
specific.
definitely targeted to something.
I almost forgot. I was the other.
Stop throwing the damn crawfish across the kitchen.
I'm throwing it in the thing, yeah. The other day I was looking for my scissors and couldn't find them. Because somebody took them. I don't know who, but I know somebody did.
It wasn't me. Shit, it was not me.
Shit, stay the hell out my room. When I ain't in the bitch.
Is it the ghost that you always talking about?
Oh yeah, we do have a ghost. We do have a ghost.
Don't get Cameron started on the ghost, y'all. Cameron is convinced we have a ghost. Tell him your ghost stories.
So, other week, me and Trey share a bathroom. So,
Unfortunately. I'm sorry.
so what the fuck that's supposed to mean?
Y'all, Cameron takes forever to do his hair. So when I go in the bathroom, I'm trying to like hurry up, get out, and he got this hair cream, this leave-in conditioner, all of this all over the vanity. And I'm
Wow.
like, where am I gonna put my stuff? I can't even shave.
Close the toilet lid.
No. You close the toilet lid and put your stuff on there.
So,
I digress.
anyway. So the shower head setting keeps getting changed. We have one of them dual shower head things that he insisted on getting that I hate.
Yo,
And
if I could have a shower that have like 25 different jets, I would.
I don't know why.
Cause
Trying to drown yourself?
I'm a Pisces. I can't help it.
Yeah, okay. But it either ends up on the one that stays up on the wall that you can't take down. And I'm like, why he put it on that? But he said he didn't do it. So I'm saying the ghost did it. And then sometimes the handheld one is on this forceful jet function. And I turn it on. I'm like, what the hell?
I definitely didn't do that.
Yeah. So the ghost did it. I went in the closet up front and all the flashlights was on.
Yeah, now that did freak me out.
But all the flashlights.
All the flashlights in the closet, and what we call, so we have this closet up in the hallway. We used to call it the hall closet, but then when the coronavirus hit, that's where I would store like the paper towels and the Clorox wipes and stuff. So now we just call it the Rona closet. So that's also where we put all like the hurricane preparation stuff. So we have all the flashlights and stuff in that closet. And I went in there the other day for something, and all the flashlights was on. And I'm like, Cameron, did you turn on all the flashlights? Like I ran around the house to ask everybody who live in here, did y'all turn on the flashlights? And everybody was like, no. To this day, we don't know who did it. Cameron says
The ghost. And at first I didn't believe in all this until something undeniable happened. And whoever this ghost is, the bitch is diabolical. I don't know who it is. But I will be looking for something and it's never in the place I left it. And I was in my room trying to go to sleep. And then I felt the foot of my bed go down like someone was sitting on it. And I turned around and looked, and wasn't nobody there. Now, you know me, I ain't scared or nothing. So I said, bitch, if you don't get up off my bed. And then it went back up.
I don't know how true this is, but I heard that they just want us to pray for him.
Well, go see him.
Cameron, you could pray for him. Damn.
I mean, I could, but I was trying to go to sleep.
So like some unfinished business type of thing?
Yeah, like they might be stuck like in purgatory, or like they had unfinished business and they just need prayers to move on.
It's just the principle of the thing. It just sat on my bed. And I'm like, why is you trying to scare me?
We gotta hurry up because I'm getting to the point where I can't eat no more.
Yeah, I'm full. And my mouth on fire. Somebody put extra seasoning in here because I be eating the black bag of Cheetos just for fun.
Yeah.
Oh, then we need to test that theory with some peppers.
I won't be in that challenge. I'll host it. You and Kyle could do it.
I'm off the floor with his ass.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, y'all heard it here. It's a challenge. Cameron and Kyle, hottest peppers.
Head to head. Okay, I think this is another easy one. Do you prefer city life or living in the countryside?
Oh wow.
That ain't easy.
Okay, so this one is tricky. If you asked me, say, 3 years ago, I would have definitely said city life all the way, no questions. But coming from the city, I definitely love city living. I just love everything, all of the convenience about being in the city, having everything at your fingertips that you might need. But living in Acadiana is more rural, it's more country. So I do have an appreciation for things being a little slower. So I am at a point where I like both at certain points. If I'm feeling overwhelmed and I need to exhale and just unplug from things, then I prefer country. But if I'm ready to get back into what I need to do and get back into the hustle and bustle of life, then city.
For me, it's a little of both. City,
That's interesting.
country.
2018 Cameron would not have said that.
Hell no.
2018 Cameron slapped the shit out of my ass for not even saying New Orleans, everything, New Orleans all the time. I want to go back to New Orleans. And I still love my city, but I just want to see other places.
It comes with age. The things that make you happy will change. That's my over 30 wisdom I'll give to y'all. Because I'm 30 years old in 1 week. Is that the ghost?
Probably. You might want to chime in.
Yo, I don't know if it's because it's so quiet in here, but we hear noises that we never hear in this house.
Go away, creepy.
All right. No, Cameron and Kyle keep teasing me about my wisdom that I have now because they say I'm old now. Because I just turned 30.
I mean, well, I don't say that. You say that.
No, I ain't gonna call you old head.
All right, what's the next question?
So, speaking more on yourselves, what do you feel like is your proudest accomplishment so far?
For me, I would say resilience. I've been through so many things in my life that at the time made me feel like I don't see how I would get through this. So, and when I say so many things, it's a lot of stuff, but a big one is my health. You know, constantly having to battle the various things that I've had to deal with my allergies, asthma, and then other conditions that I had. I would say starting a business as a teenager, that was very difficult and scary. And being able to be successful at that was encouraging. But always having my health playing a role where I know that if I didn't have a health condition that I would be so far further. It just lets me know that I'm resilient. I'm able to still keep going even though things aren't as easy as they should be. So I would say resilience.
What was the question again?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
we need to go to comprehension. We need some comprehension lessons.
No. I saw something on my phone.
Proudest accomplishment for you so far. So, it could be anything specific or whatever. So what are you most proud of in terms of like when you did something or when you accomplished something?
I would say any decision that was hard for you, I would say when you finally make the decision to do something that you didn't want to do or was hesitant to do, I view that as an accomplishment. So I say starting YouTube and actively pursuing your goals
And your dreams.
and your dreams is an accomplishment.
Not many people could say that they're doing both of those at the same time.
Yeah.
So
So that's the accomplishment I'm most proud of.
Okay. Well, what about career goals or aspirations?
So career. That's what everybody asks. So for me, like I've said probably twice in this video, I'm a web developer, or was a web developer. I'm no longer a web developer. And that was a conscious decision that I had to make because I was no longer happy doing it. And if you told 13-year-old Trey that I wouldn't want to do it anymore, I would be like, there's no way. I really enjoy doing this. But I think everything in life has a season. And for that season in my life, that was what God was calling me to do, I feel. But now I'm being called to do something different. And telling stories and creating like I'm doing right now is where I really feel my passion is calling me to do at this point. When I sit down to try to do a website, and this was last year before I decided to not do it anymore, it just wasn't flowing. It was becoming too difficult. And when I say difficult, I mean like things going wrong that shouldn't be going wrong. Like, only analogy I could use is like, let's say you're trying to go to the store, right? And you get in your car, but your car just won't start, but it's a brand new car and it should start. Those are the kind of issues I was having doing websites. Things that I had dealt with before in the past that was easy was becoming weeks-long tasks. So it was time for me to step back and say, I'm not happy. You're 29 years old and you're just not happy. And I felt guilty about saying that because I'm like, other people are in careers where they work for other people and they're not happy and they're toughing it out. So if you're blessed enough to be able to work for yourself, then you should not be complaining. But that was an unhealthy thing for me to put on myself. I've learned since then. And I'm just proud of myself for getting through it. It took me the better part of 2023 to make these decisions, to change the trajectory of my life and move out of one career into the next. But that is what I had to do for my own happiness. So as far as my career goals, right now, I'm just going more with what I feel I should do and not what I think I should do. So I'm making content. I want to tell stories. I want to showcase what life is like down here in Louisiana, because I feel like if you let Hollywood tell the story, we just all talk like this. And and they just don't understand our culture. They don't understand what day-to-day life is. And I want to tell the story. I want to change that. So, yeah, my career goals is to make YouTube full-time, to be a full-time storyteller. After 30 minutes of me explaining that. What's your story, Cameron?
For the longest time, I've always wanted to do a lot of things. I've had a hard time figuring out what I wanted my career to be. At first, I wanted to be a chef. Then, I wanted to be an architect. Then, I wanted to be an engineer. So now, I'm just going wherever the wind takes me. Now it's YouTube. Years from now, it could be President of the United States. It could be literally anything. And never say never to anything. That's what I'm learning.
That's the motto. Believe in yourself. And I would say people, especially if I could, speaking to people who are my age, or, well, really, age doesn't really have anything to do with it. No matter where you are in life, do what makes you happy. Because you are the only person on the planet that will make you happy. You can't look to anyone else to do that for you. And I'm glad that I learned that now and didn't wait till I was like 65 or 70 to learn that. So it took a lot of courage to say, I'm going to stop being this thing that's working for me and switch to something I know nothing about and start over again. But I'm getting through it. And it's working so far. So that's what I have to say. Kick fear in the face and go forward.
Bat the piss out of fear.
What he said.
What do you value most in life?
Crawfish.
Time.
I think what Cameron said is actually a better one. No, what do I value most in life? That's another hard one. It's a lot of different things, but I think peace is one of those things. And a lot of our mindset is that, and when I say our, I mean society. We think that peace is something that has to be given to us and not something that we can demand or take. But I've learned recently that no, you can create peace for yourself. It doesn't matter if everything else around you is on fire. You can learn how to have that peace within. And that's what I've been doing. So, peace is my answer.
Yeah, and I'm going to just expound on time right quick. Time, it's going to sound like a cliche. Time is money. Time is everything. Everyone should start valuing.
I knew that was going to happen sooner or later.
What?
Bus on you.
Crawfish juice everywhere.
Pause.
Resume.
Time is very important, and how you manage your time will determine your success or not. And the people often say there's only so many hours in a day, but no, it's how you manage that time, how you break up that time, and what you do in that time. And I don't know if I'm saying it right.
I kind of get what you're saying. It makes sense. You're basically saying that you can determine your destiny with how you spend your time.
Yeah.
Time is the most valuable currency that we have. People think that it's money, but without time, you wouldn't have money.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that one. All right, next one. That was it?
No, there's one more. I just want to make sure that there's nothing that we left unsaid. I skipped the obvious ones, like do you have any siblings? We already answered that already in the previous videos.
See, did the damn ghost go again?
Okay, so we got like two more. Are you more introverted or extroverted?
I am a person who minds his business. So what I say by that is I am outgoing, but I'm not just going to be walking up to people and bothering them just because like they're in the store. Like I'm not going to come up to a stranger and be like, "Oh, how's your day going? What do you do for a living?" Like that's not me. I'm more chill and laid back. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm introverted. I'm just not that extroverted where I'll be all up in people's face.
I used to be an introvert, but now I'm a little more extroverted.
A little more?
Like Trey, I ain't gonna come up and be like, "How's your day going? Cool." Yeah, no, I ain't gonna do that.
That's scary. And the last one.
The last one. I can't believe it. I feel like we just started.
That power say otherwise.
Are you fat shaming me?
No. It's just like time.
Oh, you even still eating? Because I had to stop.
I don't know. I think it's because they're so small. And it's something like, that's how I do, like, I forgot. Like, it's been over a year since I had them, so. Plus, I think the point of the video is to eat in the video.
Yeah, well, I don't know how other people be eating bigger piles of stuff than this. Like, I saw these people one time eating like a whole bunch of Cane's chicken strips and had like a whole big large size drink cup full of cane sauce. I don't even know how you got that. And they sat there and ate all of that.
Do you have a favorite quote or saying that you live by?
This also changes as time goes on, but my current season that I'm in life, I would say the quote, and I don't know who it's by, but the quote, to start before you're ready, has never been more important to me than now. Because I'm the type of person who, everything I do, I put my all into it. Sometimes even to the detriment of myself. So like, it could be as simple as somebody asking me, you know, before now, would I do a website for them? If I say yes, then I'm going to put my all into that website. It's going to be the best website they've ever seen and do everything that they need their business, that they need it to do for their business. But with YouTube, I was getting stuck in saying, hey, I need the best equipment to start this. I need to know all of the knowledge about how everything works behind the scenes before I can start, because that's how I approached everything in my life before now. But if I was going to spend time to do that, I still wouldn't be recording this video. I would still be researching and spending all of my time doing that without learning it myself. So what I've learned this year, I think, is to start before you're ready is really valuable, because what that taught me is that you can make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. Like the first video, the first vlog that I did on this channel, and I know it feels weird to talk about it because it was just a few weeks ago, but the audio on it was terrible. So after we uploaded that, I analyzed that and said, let's fix that for the next one. And the last vlog I did, I noticed the camera angle just was not right. So I'm gonna fix that before we record the confessional for the video that we're gonna do, the latest vlog that's gonna go up this upcoming Sunday. So it's those kinds of things that you know, that I would feel is different about me, with that quote being the reason why I'm open to doing things without knowing 100% of how it should go from the outset, if that makes sense.
And the quote is what again?
To start before you're ready.
I don't really have one.
Like nothing. It can be from anywhere, like TV or from a book or any person. Like,
Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Okay.
golden rule. Okay. Still valuable.
I can vibe with that one. Well,
The
y'all.
other motto is get better chairs before you do a mukbang.
Well, I guess we
My
have
whole
been
leg
sitting
went to
here a
sleep.
while. But I want to thank y'all. If y'all made it to the end of the video, then y'all are real ones. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And I'm going to put all of Cameron's info in the description. He's just starting out. So go follow him on his journey as well. And that's it for now. I'm sure I'm going to be doing a lot more of these because I enjoyed this. This was like unpleasantly pleasant. If that makes sense.
For 100,000 likes, I'll put all of these in Kyle bed.
Hey, man. Look, no, ain't nobody want to see that.
And y'all, before this video, so it's gonna be in my vlog, but apparently a lot of these had wasted in my trunk, which I don't know how. I swear I don't drive that bad, but now I have to go and clean that out because all my Louisiana people, y'all know you don't want your car to smell like crawfish. So I gotta go deal with that.
Or shrimp, or oyster, or any seafood.
No seafood, especially gumbo crabs.
Mama car found out the hard way with that.
So, with all of that being said, thank y'all for watching the video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.